Two historic institutions in Virginia have been thrown into chaos following unsettling threats, sparking immediate lockdowns and abrupt cancellations of academic activities. But here's the twist. These aren't just any universities. They're historically black colleges and universities, HBCUs, institutions that have long served as pillars of black education and culture in America. And this is the part most people miss. The lack of concrete details about the threats has left students, faculty, and communities in a fog of uncertainty, raising urgent questions about safety protocols and the balance between caution and overreaction. Let's start with Virginia State University, VSU, in Petersburg. On Thursday morning, the campus went on full lockdown after officials received what they described as a potential threat. In a hastily distributed email to students and staff, administrators emphasized an abundance of caution, urging everyone on campus to shelter in place and canceling all classes. Employees were directed to work remotely, and the campus remained under lockdown for the remainder of the day. "We're not taking any chances," one administrator reportedly said, though no specifics about the threat were disclosed. This vague response has sparked debates. Should every threat, even those that are vague, trigger such drastic measures? Or does this reflect a broader culture of fear that prioritizes perceived safety over transparency? Meanwhile, Hampton University, just a short drive away, took a similarly stringent approach. Officials announced the immediate suspension of all non-essential activity for 2 consecutive days, effectively grounding classes and administrative operations. Students were told to minimize movement on campus, and off-campus residents were advised to stay away. Security was beefed up, with patrols and checkpoints appearing across the sprawling campus. "We're doing everything we can to keep our community safe," a university statement read. But again, the nature of the threat remained unexplained. This lack of clarity has fueled speculation. Was this a coordinated act of intimidation or a series of isolated incidents? And if the latter, does this response risk normalizing overreaction to minor threats? What makes this situation even more complex is the historical and cultural weight of these institutions. HBCUs have long been targets of racialized violence and threats, from the 1960s-era bombings to modern-day cyber attacks. For many in the black community, this latest scare feels all too familiar. "It's exhausting," said one VSU student. "We shouldn't have to live in fear just because we go to a historically black school." Yet others argue that HBCUs deserve the same, if not more, vigilance as other universities, given their symbolic significance. The fallout from these events is far from over. Both universities have pledged to provide updates as more information emerges, but the silence so far has left room for rumors and anxiety to spread. And this is the part that divides opinions. Should schools prioritize immediate action over transparency, or should they wait for verified details before making decisions? We want to hear your thoughts. Do you think the lockdowns were justified, or did they cross the line into unnecessary panic? Share your perspective in the comments below.